today, software in the cloud is no longer run on bare metal. In fact, today's software running on the cloud is not even tied to your operating system anymore. What we call virtual machines, or a more recent version of that called cloud containers, where within one cloud server, there are several distinct operating system environments. They're not full operating system, they're operating system environments that can run software, versions of the software, uniquely distinctly from others. And so we are in this era of virtualization where in the cloud, we no longer run the software on an operating system. We no longer actually allow our software to access the resources of the computer, of the servers directly. They're all running on what we call Linux-specific terminology. We call them containers, right? And the nice thing about containers is that allows you isolation between applications, meaning that if I'm a hacker and I gain access to one of these containers, there is no way I can affect any of the other software running in all the other containers. The cloud container software, the virtualization software ensures of that. So I can actually crash this particular container, and I wouldn't actually take the whole CPU or the whole server down. And they are favored for, number one, deploying applications in the cloud. Why? Because this idea of the container is that I can create a container or a virtual machine in less than a minute, couple of minutes at most, right? And I can create multiple copies of this same container on the cloud server in less than a couple of minutes. And this is what gives us the extreme scalability of cloud system. And where we're going is we wanted to actually allow them to simulate the performance of an entire cloud-based data center. And here I'd like to share with you the presence of this open source software. It's called CloudSim. It's a Java-based implementation, but really you don't need to know any Java to be able to use it. What is nice about this is this simulator allows you to straight away specify different configurations of your cloud back-end server. So you can specify how many servers you wish to have to simulate in the cloud data center. You can specify what will be the number of cores, the number of memory, the type of bandwidth available on your network, all high-level abstractions. And you can also simulate your workload, that is how many computations per minute or per second is required. And all these simulations combined will give you, all these parameters combined will be able to give you a simulation when would the job actually complete after that cloud situation. And we've also run this as an experiment for our students to be able to take real measurements from their microservices, from their container-based microservices. They can actually measure the resource usage. We take those numbers, we plug them into this simulator, and we ask them to answer the question, how much of resources do you need from some of these commercial cloud centers like Amazon or Google? And they can actually simulate different configurations, different number of cores, and how this would actually affect the completion time of that workload. So this is a fantastic tool, CloudSim. This is the free version. There's also a commercial version available that also allows energy monitoring of cloud services. Okay, thanks everyone for your attention, and come to check the video and send me an email if something comes up in your mind after this session. So I wish everyone a good day and take care. Bye-bye.